Narcissists and legal issues do not mix. I repeat, they do not mix. It's like chocolate and tuna fish. Just don't do it. I strongly don't suggest it. Long story short, the narcissist in my life is the ex, baby daddy, all that fun stuff. Married 14 years. Divorced 11. So for 11 years, we didn't really have a relationship. We didn't talk. We didn't really co-parent. I did try to go to him at the beginning of our divorce when there were issues with our kids, but I was always met with like, I'm not around. What do you want me to do about it? What can I do? And I understand he was frustrated, but that kind of caused me to not really want to go to him when stuff was happening. Not on purpose, not to be spiteful, but I didn't feel comfortable. So that's part of the backstory. Other backstory is, for 11 years, I'm not the mom he's painting me out to be. The proof is in the pudding, baby. Like, he had them every Christmas because I'm just not that mom that's like, I want them for Christmas too. Like, no, I have them all year. Let him have them. Simple to me. Not a problem. His child support. When we divorced, I took money away from me to ensure that he could afford to see his kids because we live pretty far apart. So there's that. I've never taken him back for 11 years. Never, because I didn't care about that. I don't care about his money. I care about him being in our kids' life. That's it. So that's another backstory. Another backstory is I've always offered my kids, if they ever want to live with him, we will make it work. So for 11 years, that's the type of mom I am. So after a very toxic situation last year, which is why I blocked him, he has taken legal action against me because I blocked him and I didn't come to him about something pertaining to one of our children. It wasn't spiteful. It was because when you're dealing with a narcissist, you don't feel comfortable going to that person in your time of need for something that's important to you, like your children. I understand he's the father, but guess what? Not all fathers are healthy, and I'm sorry, he's not healthy. So the issue I'm also looking at now is that I could possibly get in major legal trouble if I don't pass over one of our child's social media information. This child is a freshman in high school, extremely aware, extremely smart, and there has been issues pertaining to the social media within the past year of why our child now doesn't trust their dad to have social media access the way that they want it. Like, he wants the passwords, he wants to be able to look at all the messages and all the private stuff. And I'm sorry, as a teenager, I don't think that's appropriate if that teenager has not given you any reason to, well, in his eyes, yes. But the issue is that there's no trust in their relationship. They have a very broken, unhealthy, damaged relationship right now. So the fact that his main concern is getting social media passwords and not the actual relationship and connection that is being damaged by the legal action and by his actions, it's just so hard to sit back and watch, because I have asked him several times, please fix things with our kids. I don't want this for any of you. He keeps saying that my hate for him is hurting the love that, the kids should have for him. I'm like, yeah, what? Huh? Okay. That's not how our kids see it, and that's not how I see it. Our kids have repeatedly said that they know that I have supported him being in their life since the beginning. If anything, they say I'm annoying about it. Our oldest has no relationship with him. Our youngest is now following in those footsteps, and it's not anybody else but him. Like, he's blamed me, he's blamed the kids, he's blamed everybody else except looking at himself just a wee bit to see that maybe some of the actions I've done have also caused my kids to distance themselves from me. But no, it's my fault. It's all my fault. So our youngest is so stressed now because their dad has had a pattern for the past year of doing really annoying, dramatic, unnecessary things pertaining to everyone's social media. He's been blocked from mine for a while, but he has been social media stalking mine. And to me, that means he is making fake profiles or having people spy on me to then turn around and accuse me of things that are absolutely false. I will not go into detail right now, but if somebody actually asks, I have stories. But of him taking something that I post when he's blocked and then telling the courts that it was me complete. And it's like, oh my gosh, that had nothing to do with you, chappie. I've even explained away so many things that he accused me of. It's like, so therefore, why does our child, like, of course our child doesn't want him to have social media access. The way he has blown up so many different things and disrespected it and falsely accused and caused unnecessary drama when we're in the middle of playing in the water or celebrating a birthday. Like, we get these texts of, oh, we saw this and but it's like, so now it's heartbreaking. It is. I'm sorry. Like, social media is very important to teenagers right now. It is. Do I always like it? No, but you know, it's life. But oh my gosh, our youngest knows that he blows everything out of proportion and that he goes through things that he shouldn't and then runs with assumptions and makes accusations and causes problems. So it's so frustrating that because the legal system's involved, all they see is the black and white. All they see is what I've done wrong. And I've taken accountability for it. And now we do have to talk. And now I have to endure his narcissistic abuse of manipulation, invalidating, gaslighting, making me question reality when I've known my reality for a while. But just the way he did it while we were married. Like, people don't understand narcissistic abuse at all. And it's so frustrating because right now I'm literally watching the legal system make choices that is causing more damage to their relationship. And me being the mom I am, that kills me because I don't want the relationship to be any more damaged. Like I said, our oldest already doesn't talk to him. I didn't want that either. I wish there was some kind of advocate out there or somebody that can make people see that sometimes that needs to be taken into consideration because this is actually damaging their relationship more. So if anybody knows of anything like that, of people that just advocate for certain legal situations where there's a narcissist involved that is heavily damaging everyone, including themselves, I'd really love if somebody could reach out to me. Anybody that's relating to this, I'm so sorry. Stay strong. Stay true to yourself. No one can falsely tell you about your life. That's just not right. It's not okay. It's not okay when they accuse you of things and make you look a certain type of way when they don't even know what's going on because they don't listen. It's hard to deal with people that think you're always lying because they don't hear you. They don't understand. They invalidate your feelings. They make you think you're the crazy one. Like, I get it. Trust me. And especially when your children are involved, it makes it that much worse because that's the type of behavior that I am teaching them to be cautious of. So it really sucks it's their dad that's being the example, but I'm teaching them about narcissistic abuse. I'm teaching them about toxic behavior and boundaries and self-love and self-awareness. And sometimes I feel like I shouldn't have because ignorance is bliss. They wouldn't be able to see what their dad does. I just wish narcissist abuse was a little bit more talked about and advocated for and validated, especially in situations like this when it's very clear that's what's going on. But instead, we're being forced into more toxic situations with him. Like, why can't we all just go to therapy together? Oh, that's right, because he has nothing else to work on. That's right, I offered that a couple days ago, met with nothing. Why aren't the courts trying to help with that? Oh, that's right, because I'm the one in trouble. I don't know. If somebody knows of a support group for that, please let me know. Much love to everyone.